So it's still too hot to bake here in London, so I'm doing another no-bake cheesecake. It's a fun take on a traditional cheesecake, inspired by Ottolenghi. It's a sweet and salty cheesecake, and if you stick around to the end, I'll have a bonus tip on 2 ways, yes, 2 ways you can serve it. So come with me and let's see. I'm Sue, and this is Sue Marie P. If you want the full recipe, jump over to suemarie.com and you can follow me on Instagram at Sue Marie P. So consider subscribing and don't forget, hit the bell and then you get notified as soon as I've got a new video. So let's get mixing. So the first step for the cheesecake, we're going to make the cheesecake filling. So I've got some Philadelphia cream cheese. That's 300 grams, about a cup with a quarter, and then we've got some double cream, 130 mils, about a half a cup, a quarter of a cup of sugar, roughly 40 grams, and we've got some feta cheese here, so that's 100 grams. So we're just going to crumble that till it's smooth. And then I've got some lemon zest to add in for a little bit of tang, or if you don't have a lemon on hand, you can also use an orange. So it's just 1 teaspoon. So let's just whiz this around for about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you're baking along at home, don't do what I just did. Make sure you smooth the feta first with your spatula, because now I have a few little lumps, but I'm trying to get them out. And I think it won't affect the taste. I don't know if you're like me, do you ever just try and cut corners and then it backfires? Okay, I'm gonna put it back on here and whiz it for another few minutes. Let's just try this. Delicious. Now I just need to transfer it into a bowl that fits into my fridge. So just scoop it out. Chill that while we do our other parts of the recipe. Part 2 of our cheesecake today, we're doing the crumble topping. So I've got a packet of blanched hazelnuts. You could also use almonds. Blanched means it's got no skin. So we're just going to chop these up so they don't run away. I've got 80 grams of ground almonds, under a cup. Then we'll add some caster sugar, that's 25 grams, 2 heaped tablespoons, and then we're going to add some sesame seeds and salt after, but we're going to add some chilled cubed butter. I'm just going to get it out of the fridge. So that's roughly about 2 tablespoons. But before we go any further, I just want to preheat my oven. I know it's super hot and I'm going to put the oven on crazy. I'm going to grab this butter and we just want to rub it together until all the butter's smooth. Okay, so that looks like a great crumble topping. A little sprinkle of salt, that's about 1/8 of a teaspoon. 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. Or if you don't have sesame seeds, you can leave it out. But I love sesame seeds. I love the extra crunch. So now we're just going to pop this on a tray. So I've just lined my baking tray with my silicone mat. I'm just going to bake this until it's golden for 12 minutes. Crumble mix is all done and golden brown. Now we're up to part 3, the berry sauce. Let's get that happening. So for my cheesecake today, I'm using blueberries. So I've defrosted some frozen blueberries, and that's 400 grams, which is roughly about 2.5 cups. So we're going to pop them into our saucepan. You can add the liquid as well. I'm going to add in some orange peel. I've got one already peeled. So we've got a quarter of a cup of sugar here, 50 grams of caster sugar I've just popped in, and then we'll just grate some more peel. I'm adding sumac, just 1 tablespoon. It's a Middle Eastern spice. It's red and it's quite tangy. It's got like a lemony kind of feel. But if you don't have that, you can add vanilla. The original recipe added star anise, but I don't have any of that, so I thought I'd add this. So we're going to get this boiling and then we'll let it simmer and thicken. So now for the fun part, part 4. Is construction. So I'm going to do it 2 ways. As I said earlier, some in my glass jars, present some on these fancy colourful plates. So here we have it, my blueberry cheesecake, not traditional, but 1 in a jar and 1 on a plate. So I hope you've liked my video today. Let me know in the comments below and hit the thumbs up, and don't forget, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.